Welcome to Zen with Gwen meditation sessions. Hi, I'm Gwendolyn. I call this meditation Acknowledges Power. It is based on an NLP technique called reframing. The technique also appears in Kelly McGonigal's The Upside of Stress. Everyone does it a little differently, and here is my meditation variation. So let's take a moment to get comfortable for our time together. You can sit up tall, lie down, you can do it while standing, walking, or you may even like to do this one as a journal exercise. And let's take a moment to check in with how you're feeling. Notice any resistance to what is going on in the present moment or in your life. Resistance shows up as desire for things to be a different way, swallowing your feelings or ignoring the problem. Resistance shows up as not accepting things the way they are. This is wrong, so I will push against it. Choose one item of resistance to work with today. It may be something small, like not feeling very comfortable in your current position, or something big, like a major life injustice. Pick something you feel comfortable working with today. There's no rush or urgency to tackle everything at once. We are building the muscles of working with difficult situations. And since they're a part of life, we may as well get good at it. For a moment, see what it would feel like to allow the situation to exist. Don't push against it or wish that it were any other way. You may choose to view it from 1,000 miles away to put some distance between yourself and the issue. We don't have to wholeheartedly accept the issue. That may not be beneficial. But we can work with the idea of dipping your toe in acceptance. Acknowledge the issue for what it is. Now let's see if there's a way to say yes to the situation. We'll start with acknowledging it. Out loud or in your mind, finish this statement about what you're resisting. I am acknowledging blank. Now let's work with that statement. Make it as objective as possible. So if you said, I am acknowledging that I have the worst headache ever, change it to a more objective statement like, I am acknowledging that there is a pain in my head. Repeat this to yourself a few times now and observe how it feels. The idea is that often suffering comes from adding layers, like referring to things in extremes or adding a layer of why me. Taking a step back will not change the situation, but it may relieve some of the sting of suffering. We can take this one step further to say yes to the resistance. For the sake of examples, I will just refer to whatever you are resisting as the issue. So for example, yes, there is this issue, but in the moment, I am safe. Yes, there is this issue, and I'm okay. Yes, there is this issue, and my only job is to sit here and breathe right now. Yes, there is this issue, but I choose to take a moment for myself to relax now. Yes, there is this issue, and I am doing my best. We can go one step further with this process to gather resources. Yes, there is this issue, but I have all the resources I need to be successful. Yes, there is this issue, but I am capable enough to work with it. Repeat a statement like this, gathering whatever resources are applicable to you now. You can take a moment here to make a mental list of all the inner and outer resources that you have to help you. Since you are listening to this meditation, clearly you are motivated and have the resources of mindfulness and introspection. There may be outer resources in your life, like your support network or the knowledge base of the internet that can be tapped into. Take some time here to make a mental list of your inner and outer resources. I also like to include in my outer resources every person, past or present, who would support me on this path. I add historical figures who would believe in me and lend a helping hand. You can even add fictional characters to the list. You may like to picture them standing behind you or meditating on your cause. Stick with this process for as long as you like right now. It can also be practiced in many moments throughout your day by choosing to pause, acknowledge, and find your power. I hope I have left you with a greater degree of clarity and strength. Thank you so much for joining me. From my light to yours, Namaste.